So there's your first puck, instant cap. The second one up on that bridge can be destroyed. Behind this gate is the third, and then the fourth and final, my favorite puck. Down in that ooze, there's a platform that can be brought up. My favorite puck in the entire game.
It is really good puck.
So
now this is going to be an interesting game. I want to know if they're going to go for the cannon tactic, what is basically just demolish that first point.
You asked about teleporters. A sapper can jump on these boxes and get up here, put a teleporter in down, and then destroy those boxes. The only person that can get up there to get it after that is a Zerker.
Yeah, and that would be a really good place. Obviously, you can just swarm the enemy's base and they can't even stop you.
Yeah, as my sapper, whenever I play this, I am up there dropping a teleporter.
So straight away, obviously got the insta-point. Doesn't look like any of them are going to go for the cannon tactic.
Yeah, and Pubmaster's out, pushing out past that bridge, trying to stop SDP in their tracks, way away from the puck.
Now, what will be interesting is SDP, they're mostly against building things, but I don't know if they're obviously going to try to blow the bridge up or they build the bridge. Blow the door up, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen SDP once build that cannon.
No, obviously they just think they're confident enough to take the point in its natural form, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. They think it just wastes time. It might, be a crutch that they don't like to use, so they just go straight for this puck here.
Though generally speaking, I think it's a lot easier with the defending team having those cannons. I'm surprised that they haven't set up at least one. One cannon on the defending team in that position, it can actually hit one cannonball straight into this point, and it can take out like their entire team.
Yeah.
It's like a backup, really.
Sorry. So yeah, I mean, it looks like SDP has pushed past the bridge. They're at the staircases now, duking it out. Live still up on that bridge, shooting some fireballs off.
SDP don't have a sapper though. It's interesting. So they're gonna have a lot of running every time one of them dies.
Yeah, and that might be a bad decision on their point not to bring a sapper, especially on the attacking.
Yeah, that is actually quite surprising. Especially now when they die, they're going to be right back at that little camp and they're going to have to run all the way in.
Yeah, that is a long distance to run, especially since you have to run past the puck to ever get to it. So
yeah, and in that time, it's about half the distance for Pubmaster from their spawn.
Okay. Maybe they have something up their sleeve that we don't know exactly yet, but hey, looks like most of that fight is going on in that right tower from the attacker's point of view. Yes, Alexander, I do need a new graphics card. Having a wife, kids, driving 45 miles to work every day, definitely, and living in Southern California, definitely money is an aspect to that. Yeah, I need to save up for a better card, but hey,
it does look a lot better on max graphics.
Yeah, it does. It definitely look a lot better.
It uses CryEngine free game engine though, so it's nice. They obviously they use that to the maximum on one of this type of map. It's just beautiful.
Yeah. Personally, my favorite graphics setting is back to the 90s.
Oh yeah.
The lowest graphics setting.
Definitely, I like the name they used for it, and it looks like SDP have actually captured a point now.
Yeah, yep. So it's on to that puck behind the gate. Yeah, and actually, the funny thing about that back to the 90s, if you're playing tank, you can actually see the full rectangle for your magic shield. On
really? I haven't played in it. I'm gonna have to try it out.
Yeah, definitely. Since you play tank a lot, go ahead and throw it on back to the 90s and just play a game like that. And you'll actually get a full aspect of where your shield actually blocks.
It's quite cool actually done. I'll have to give that a go.
Yeah, until I actually did that, I did not really know how far it actually went out to the side and up above me. And knowing that, I mean, what you see here on even mid graphics isn't anywhere near the size of the actual shield. So knowing that allows you to, get a little bit better coverage, things like that.
Now, it would appear they've basically, looking at this anyway, they've kind of built one of the bridges halfway. And they're going to build the other one halfway as well. And I'm guessing what they're going to do is they're going to drop both of them at the same time and attack. So obviously they can't destroy both bridges at the same time.
Yeah, and it looks like they have put up that cannon. So that cannon firing in, but as you can see, Dovak down there, you know, behind the door, using his tank shield, making sure those cannonballs do not hit that door and do mass loads of damage. He's also trying to stop those TNT blasts, though. The door almost hit half already.
Run to you just got killed by his own TNT.
Suicide bomber!
Now they've got 2 bridges ready to drop. They just need one more bit of wood on each.
Hey, look at Dagon behind the door! Kaboom! Killing himself, but also taking out Dovak at the same time. He said, Dovak's blocking my TNT. I'm just going to run all the way up and back down again and blow Dovak up while doing damage to the door.
That's nice. So the door's up. We're almost halfway now. And I'm not sure what. So Dagon is just going to jump in.
Yeah, it looks like that left bridge from the attacker's standpoint is up and ready to go. There is a big battle at the top of it.
Yeah, they've just lost the cannon on the left side for the defensive point of view. Oh no, actually, never mind, it's still there.
Yeah, they had never actually built it. If they can manage to get that up, they can take that bridge out rather quickly by shooting the base of it.
Let's just go onto this side. So that bridge is almost halfway now. It's about 1/3 destroyed. Pubmaster really stopping their advance though.
Yep. And it looks like the battle's still on that bridge at the top, but Pubmaster actually pushing down at this point.
What it needs to do is get the TNT from up here and destroy it. Oh, there we go then.
Yeah, there
they
we
used
go.
the cannon. They got that cannon up, and the cannon basically instantly destroyed that bridge.
And there goes the cannon. Kaboom! And the bridge is down, however.
Served its purpose. Now they've obviously got their backup bridge. Is obviously, I guess, what they've done here. So now they can straight back on.
Yeah, and that cannon on that right side is down, so they're not going to be able to utilize that for destroying that bridge.
No, Dobak's already got a bit of TNT ready. Bit of a risk, saying a lot of his team is on the bridge.
And several of his teammates dead now because of his TNT drop.
Oh, what was that? One tank just fell straight into the water below. I'm not too sure whose Skyfire that is. I think it's SDP's. Looks like they've...
Oh, it looks like we had somebody on the pocket, at least for a split second, as we do have a sliver taken off. It was Vedmina Gora.
Not entirely sure where she came from.
Yeah? Just coming around the back, trying to, do that sneaky cap.
Pudmaster's really pushing all their troops up that stairway at the moment. Trying to retake this side of the bridge so they can destroy that.
Yeah, and if Pubmasters manages to stop SDP here, that is going to be a big win for them.
I mean, there's still another 2 points they can build bridges, but it's going to take a couple time to get that other bridge up.
Yeah, definitely though. Pubmaster not known for their defensive capability. Maybe they've been working on that in the past, 2 weeks.
Yeah, it does look like that anyway. They're doing... I'm not... so that... Yaznitsky almost destroyed himself there. Getting the TNT stuck.
The funny part I saw there was Run to You, who eventually picked the TNT up and died with it. Actually, was at the top of the bridge when that TNT got dropped and used the collision to push it off the bridge.
The interesting thing is SDP are actually one man down. Just noticed.
Oh, and look at Dagon right now at the front door. 5 TNTs running away, just lit him.
Let's see if that takes the door out. Oh, STP got destroyed. Still about a third life left.
Yeah, still a little bit of life. That is one of the heftier doors here in the game. Oh, and there goes the slime.
That stuff
STP
kills you quickly.
Dagon dying to the slime. Run to You dying from that from live up there.
A lot of sacrifices going on down there. I'm surprised that Pubmaster's not really pushing anyone outside yet. Generally, like, when I'm a tank, normally what I do is I actually get outside the base, stand in front of the door.
Yeah, and SDP basically has decided, screw the bridges, we just want to open this door.
Yeah, obviously both bridges are now down, so... Alligator Skin's defending live as she just kind of casually picks off a few enemies.
Yeah, and Dobak's shield actually protecting that door there from that last TNT blast.
Got a nice defense going on by Pubmaster here.
Yeah, I mean, we're down to 8 minutes on this second Bach already. And there's only been one time that SDP has even touched it.
Yeah, they're doing well. Pubmaster getting a nice side switch in now. It's obviously just frozen them all. But, you know, he's using up a little bit more time.
Yeah, Great Freezer definitely out there, you know, with Partisan, doing a lot of you know, counter work here on the SDP team. Impression as well out there.
Yeah, hindering their movements is what they need to do. It's working rather well. They barely can get past that rune on the floor. Oh, the door's been destroyed. I didn't even notice.
Oh, did the door finally get destroyed? Alright,
Yeah.
so the door is finally destroyed. So I'm going to take a nice vantage point up here in the wall that I like to take. If I can manage to get up there. We do have a steam hammer right below where I am camping out at.
There's also a mortar set up there. Yep, Yomiski already had a mortar ready and set up.
And he's got a wall up there to protect his back. So great positioning there by Yasnitsky.
He's going to have a nice, lots of kills from that point.
Oh yeah. So he can definitely just pelt anybody who gets on that Bach right now. And that mortar, as we discussed earlier in the stream, so very powerful. Oh, and he gets knocked off!
He's got knocked down. He's being defended. Is he destroyed? Where is he?
Oh, he's still got it. He's still got it. But yeah, Delvarus up there using that power attack to knock him down.
Now, it looks like they've dedicated Alligator Skin to defending the mortar now.
Yeah, definitely. That team works very well. Yasnitsky and Alligator Skin. You know, I've seen them play a lot together. You know, work as a team. So having them go together, Alligator Skin, one of the better tanks in the game, defending the back there of Yasnitsky. That mortar's not going down anytime soon.
Nah, they got nice defense. That's going to change the element of the game here. It's going to make it a lot easier to defend.
And we're just seeing SDP come back in here. You got Dagon and who's the other orc that just came in?
I can't pronounce that. Oh, I'm surprised is that orc in the point wasn't blocking those mortar hits. He really should have got his shield up, but he was just sitting there taking it instead.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, with all of those Pubmaster, you know, players running around, maybe he just thought he needed to, you know, take the damage from those players. You know, the mortar damage would be a lot less than the damage he would take from other players.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering if Yanitsky will actually set up a steam hammer or not.
Yeah, he did have one before, but not anymore. It has been taken down. His portal's still up behind that that right statue there.
Continuously bombarding the door though. Where it's at such a, like a narrow point, obviously that mortar's just going to hit every single unit that comes through.
Yeah, I mean, bottlenecks like that, the mortar really shines at.
So, is it Vedmina was about to set up a Skyfire then, but got hit by a mortar just at the last point.
Yeah, oh.
Fighting live.
That mortar is just tremendously powerful.
Now, I believe the mortar's actually been taken out.
Finally.
By SDP. Yeah, Inquisitor snuck round, took out the mortar and live.
Yeah, and that's really what you expect your Inquisitor to do. That is his job. Get behind the line, kill those things that are putting all that DPS down, and just make sure, you know, to destroy, say, teleporters, steam hammers, anything like that.
Yeah, that's obviously that is their main job. Sneak him out.
And it's funny too, because coming into the Summer League, people talked about how, you know, high-level play, you don't see Inquisitors. And to me, it's just kind of odd. I mean, they serve a very important purpose.
Yeah, it's definitely strange. I mean, one of the best players I know was my mate, who's a Mindhunter. He's an amazing player. I mean, he's a Inquisitor, obviously, one of the best ones I know. And he can obviously change the element of the game. It just stops enemies having any range.
we have a single tick up on the POC right now.
Yeah, let's see if they can just knock. Currently, there's about 4 or 5 STPs in the area actually, against only a couple of Podmasters.
Yeah, Partisan just comes in and cleans up though. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna knock all you out. Partisan smash.
Looks like they're still trying to get they're still using their cannon back at the spawn. Saw one cannibal come in then.
Yeah, and definitely that's why you've seen the Pubmaster tanks holding up a shield, because they do have that option of that cannon to clear.
Yeah, that cannon's basically an insta-kill no matter what you are. Look, that's a beautiful shot by a cannon there.
Yeah. And if you have somebody feeding you, you can just keep it aimed right on that spot.
Yeah. It looks like that cannon's actually done them a nice bit of help there. They've pushed him back though. Pubmaster's still fighting on. 2 minutes 55 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like we still have half of that POC almost, you know, lit up blue. It's actually down now, going down, neutralized completely by Pubmaster. So yeah, you guys can see that cannon off in the distance. It is destroyed now. It looks like. Maybe?
Destroyed? Yeah, it looks like it. The green light's on it, so that would suggest it's destroyed.
Let's go take a look at that real quick. It doesn't seem like any of that stuff. Yep, and no stress actually putting the boxes out there. We have about 120 seconds left on the readiness, but with those red boxes there, it's going to immediately build it when it comes off of its readiness.
120 seconds though, that's about the end of the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it'll be up
2 minutes,
5 seconds.
So, and if they can manage to get on the POC and keep somebody on the POC, and then that cannon comes up and somebody just demolishes all of Pubmaster, they'll be able to take that POC even with the 0 clock.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen it happen before. I mean, sometimes it's in the last seconds of the game where the team is most desperate and they're all just trying to rush in, and that's when they capture it. But Pubmaster are doing really well with their defense at the moment. They got a lot of players in there, lots of orcs.
Yeah, definitely. It really does seem to me like they have worked on their defensive strategies here since the 3 weeks ago that I last saw them. So, they're becoming a more well-rounded team, and they know how to play the game now. They're tried and true at this point, and they're really stopping SDP, you know, right at these gates.
Yeah. Hang on. What? Okay. Now, one thing I would have thought SDP might have tried by now is to set up a bridge again. Now, if they got a bridge up now, they could actually have like a little bit of flanking going on, obviously coming from the main gate and from the sides. Yeah. It's a bit strange.
Definitely.
They're just trying to continuously push through this one gate, and it's not working for them. They should have really noticed that.
Additionally, they could take out this portal end here that Pubmasters has been using for some time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that portal leads them straight onto the point. It's like an insta spawn. It's a bit interesting, and this is the point of the game where a sapper would have been useful on their team. They could have had one set up inside the castle, and obviously would have been able to go in different entrances instead of just being forced through this narrow doorway.
Yeah, pretty much. I will agree with you. The sapper really was the determination in this game. From the mortar to the teleporter to that little bit of time with the steam hammer, even though we do have another steam hammer up, that was the deciding factor. And so often you see that the sapper decides the game.
Yeah. Oh, so a really good sapper can obviously just help your team out extra mentally. Now, obviously, they just need to knock off the last few members of SDP.
Yeah, and there's still SDP sitting there.
Run to use. Is he dead now? Yeah, he's dead. There we go. Okay, the timer's gone back up to 1. Yeah, I think that's a good game.
Should be GG.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so there are our MVPs. We got Dagon and Live. So Dagon representing SDP 27-17, and Live the
29.
Sister of Fire 29-9. Yeah,
that's nice. 91,000 damage. Obviously, that is a good map for witches, because they can just sit on the walls and shoot. Decent places to take out a lot of enemies.
Alright, And yeah, Yakos, that actually was game 1 of the finals. So now we're going to see Pubmasters. We're going to see that All-Stars team from Pubmasters go and attack SDP. So yeah, All-Stars won that game. And yeah, so they're up 1-0 on SDP. SDP has to stop that All-Star team from Pubmasters from getting that last point to actually even it up here. So
it's going to be an interesting game. I want to see what type of tactics they use. Obviously, the only difference around this time round is that SDP are going to have a sapper. No, sorry, not your Pubmaster will have a sapper, so that could change. See if that changes anything.
Showing up in the chat. One of my fellow stream people. He's actually a producer over for Riveting TV. So, what's up, Disfire? Thanks for tuning in. They're actually doing a tournament for another game right now, so very interesting to see him over here, checking out what we're doing. So, give me a nice little heart. So yeah, I'm gonna ready up on that next game. So yeah,
1 minute.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, no, this is 1 minute 30 to the game starts. And this is going to be an interesting game. I think if All Stars win this one as well, then SDP are going to have to start to worry. They have to pull something out of their asses on the last one. Sandstorm Temple though, it's a completely different map, so could be interesting.
Yeah, Alexander, right now, I am a MCTS and .NET 3.5, but right now I'm doing a data integrations job for a company down in San Clemente, California. So yeah, I drive 45 miles a day each way to get to work, so it's like an hour and a half drive. Oh, looks like Disfireco was over on my stream, as well as Kilder again. Kilder I actually work with, so yes. All right.
Now, knowing about the STP's attack methods, I think they're going to win the Sandstorm Temple game. Just because they're really good at pushing forwards, and that game is about pushing forwards.
Yeah, definitely. So really, it comes down to if SDP can win this game.
Yeah, I think so. If they win this game, I think they would have Sandstorm in the bag, and then it's just like Toxic Bay, really. And Toxic Bay is an interesting map. That could prove difficult. Especially if STP just kind of push forwards, attack everything.
Yeah, pretty much. So it looks like we're 10 seconds out, and Alexander, yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of those things where, yeah, Americans either make a shit ton of money in the top percentile, but the rest of us make either, just a little bit more than enough to survive, or just enough to survive, or maybe a little bit less and get handouts from the government. So I know it's worse in other parts of the world, so I'm not actually complaining. I'm just saying, yeah, for, what I'm used to. I mean, I don't have any money right now.
The same.
So yeah, game 2. One thing I like to do on this map, there's a huge, beautiful lake all the way over here. You can see the braziers on the top of the mountains, kind of, that Lord of the Rings style deal.
Yeah, it looks like Iosaron's just behind that mountain because it's all red as well. It's just cash.
Yeah.
Mordor.
So yeah, this big old frozen lake out here. I definitely, they've gone all out on these maps, and I'm not doing it justice with my my GTX 640, but yeah. Oh look, there's like little Northern Lights type deals in the sky.
There's like a little orc camp in the distance. I just zoomed in like hell. Oh.
All right, so here we go, game 2.
So obviously they're going to instate this point, and I'm going to be interested if they go for the cannon method or STP's method or just charge in.
Oh yeah, and look at this, SDP pushing out just as far as Pubmasters did last game, when the tides returned.
Yeah, they've ignored the cannon for now. They might go back for it later. For now, they're just going to probably try to push through STP's attack.
Yeah, definitely if they don't push them back to those initial towers there with the bridge and the first POC, they don't want to build that cannon, as the cannon would actually just get destroyed right away. So yeah, definitely at the onset of the match, when the other team pushes out that much, I wouldn't say building the cannon is a good thing necessarily.
Yeah, that's true. Obviously, the cannons kind of like back up afterwards. Once you get to the point, then you can start to build cannons and things like that.
Yeah, and really, to me, that cannon takes two people. It takes one person to aim, one person to constantly feed cannon bolts.
That's true. If you want it efficiently, anyway.
Yeah. And tell you the truth, when you're putting that much damage down using that cannon, I could see, devoting two people to it.
Obviously, STP, they're on. Pubmasters have made it onto the. Sorry, Blair. STP are on the point, but.
Yeah. STP defending, Pubmasters attacking, and there's several Pubmasters in that one tower. They're still on the point right now. Could they manage to, take this point rather quickly?
They managed to kill it. I'm not sure what that Twitch thing is there, but yeah, if they managed to kill these now. I mean, STP are gonna have a problem. They got to respawn and get back in quickly. Pubmaster could take it. What they need to do is STP have got to teleport in that right tower.
Yeah,
they need to take that out.
The thing is, SDP once again without a sapper. Granted, they are the defender. They don't have as far to run this time around, but still, we'll see how that works out for them. As that was a little bit of that deciding factor last game.
I mean, if they get the mortar, mortar's gonna be great against like possibly even the door. I mean, if they resorted to destroying the door, the mortar's gonna help the kill that quicker.
Yeah, so definitely, we're looking at SDP to stop, Pudmaster here, but it's not looking good so far.
They've got the cannon going already, hitting the door and the wall.
Yeah, and it looks like that left cannon for SDP is dead. We do have Snuka from Pubmaster up on the wall doing some damage.
Ooh. Okay, the cannon kind of just knocked out all of Pubmaster's people off the point, but they seem to come back now. That's the only bad thing about the cannon, is you can knock your own players away.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a bit of a pain. You do know when to shoot. Pubmaster currently have control of the bridge. Hopefully they don't shoot that cannon.
2 ticks away. Two ticks away. 1 tick away. Dagon getting knocked off.
That
there
bridge
it is.
There we go. Bridge was about to be destroyed anyway.
Yeah. And that bridge definitely. I like to destroy that bridge as soon as possible, especially in pub games.
Yeah, and yeah, it's cool. It's nice to watch as it crumbles away.
So yeah, we do have Partisan from Pubmaster and Delverus going one-on-one up here. Who's gonna win? Delverus running away.
Oh, cannonball there goes straight into their spawn. Well, their old spawn anyway.
And SDP now at this point where they could not pass last game, and they're on the defending side this time. So let's see if they can stop Pubmasters at that exact same point.
Hopefully they learn from SDP. Yeah, hopefully SDP have learned from Pubmaster's defensive tactics. Not really much going on with the attacking though. There's no walls going up. Sorry, bridges going up.
Yeah, no bridges going up. It does look like they might be carrying a few items.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for a bridge on the left side at the moment with Yasniski. There goes the bridge. looks like an orc just got crushed by the rubble.
Yeah, and SDP actually, pulled all of that TNT up and blew it all up. They don't want that TNT to actually be in front of that door, so he quickly got rid of it.
A little bit of disorganization there, where they started to build a bridge on one side, but so they've got a bridge on the right side set up now.
And obviously they're trying to make their way up that bridge. And most of SDP there, including Dagon, SDP, and Delverus, Jack as well there. So some of the better players here from SDP blocking that bridge from Pubmaster.
Skyfire there is kind of burning everyone.
Yeah, it does look like both cannons on the wall are down. On the left side, readiness 100, so the 100 seconds left on that. On the right side, it just went down, so that's 230 seconds left as of right now.
Pubmasters now are attacking from both sides. They've got both the bridges. So they're in the point in the moment. Well, some of them are still fighting on the wall.
Yeah, and they are fighting over this Pock right now. They're about 2.5 ticks into that Pock.
STP's about to chuck down a nice Skyfire there. That's going to do a lot of damage to the enemy attacking.
Yeah, they definitely had to run away from that Pock, though. Alligator Skin running back in, dying now. Impression in there.
Snooky's doing the Inquisitor's job there. He's kind of snuck around and killed all the witches.
Snooker! Some of these names, man, they just make me smile. They just make me grin ear to ear.
I do like Snooky. He like his costume as well. It just reminds me of Spider-Man. Like red and black.
Oh, it does look like we have an SDP spawn coming in on this Pock right now. So, and they all get power attacked out. So yeah, we got 2 tanks and a pally, and
there we go.
Oh, and there goes the door as well. That Pock has been taken. We are on the last one. This is that last stand right now.
Yeah, they've obviously Pubmaster doing a lot better than SCP so far.
Oh,
did last time anyway. Now onto the favourite point of the game.
Oh yeah, and Pubmaster, Alligator Skin, and Partisan both on there right now. 1/4 down. Yasnitsky coming in too. It's going down. Dagon dropping it.
Will it go down in time though? And they are slowly capturing it. They need to get people in there now.
Oh, and Live coming in, launching Dagon in the air for a split second. That might have helped him out, but yeah, no.
Like yeah.
It's
I think
going
they're all
down.
going to die. Yeah. They're all going to be dead soon.
Though Alligator Skin getting in there, taking out Dagon, rolling it back up.
Oh, they could have a chance here. Pubmaster pushing forwards with everything they've got now ready. Snooky's taking on the world.
You know what I love to do on this map with my sapper? Put a wall as close as I can to that crank.
They just can't grab it then.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea really. They should do that.
Yeah, but right now, no Pubmaster's really up at that crank. Though Live is there, Yasnitsky's going up, but it looks like everybody on the Pock is going to die.
Yeah. Oh, stopped. Now they're going to slowly die from acid. They go back up.
Live bringing it back up.
Now
sending it back down.
Noticing that there's an entire enemy team on it.
Yeah, he wants to kill everybody on that team at this point. And that is exactly what he's going to do. They run around like little cockroaches when you turn the light on, and they're all dead.
Dagon got out though, he just managed to jump out of there.
Ugh. So yeah, Pubmaster's swarming that crank at this point.
Yeah, what they need to do is keep one person on defense for it.
Yeah, most of them jumping off from that crank onto the Pock at this point, about halfway through.
Ooh, it's going down quickly.
3/4. Can they do it? Can they get it in time?
Platform's going down, STP are chucking everything they've got at it. As long as the one STP member is in there, they're not going to be able to capture it. It's definitely a bit of an intense game here.
Yeah,
they've got a steam hammer set up.
That ice, too, on the ground. There it is. There's the game.
Good game there.
Pubmasters, has not beaten SDP before in all of the Summer League. And they're up 2-0 now on SDP. MVP Yasnitsky, 11-3. And I don't know what that is. 1-5. Sorry, Russian people. Oh.
Now, for the next game, I believe SDP have got the advantage on Sandstorm Temple. But, I mean, Pubmaster have surprised us actually today, so...
Yeah,
could be interesting.
They've worked on their defense quite a bit. So,
obviously, yeah, they've obviously noticed where their weak points are and they've worked on it. It's always a good sign for a team. It's going to be interesting, though. I mean, if Pubmaster get this game, they've won the tournament.
Yeah, they've won, and they've taken it in 3. I mean, let me go look at this real quick. Pubmaster All-Star. That means they did not lose a single game in the championship tournament if they win this next game.
That is impressive.
That is definitely impressive.
This is gonna be interesting. I kind of want, I kind of want STP to win this game. Makes it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
But with Pubmaster's record,
I almost want to leave my chat up just because of the last chat message on there. It's Disfireco saying Compton is smexy. I'm really not, but it feeds my ego. My massive ego that needs to be stroked, apparently. It's a little inside joke. Sorry, guys. I probably shouldn't use inside jokes with you guys, but especially with a completely different community. Yeah. So, but yeah, Yakko. Without the Sapper, any type of high tier game really hard to play. I mean, that's almost like coming without a paladin, in my opinion.
Yeah, obviously. Sapper, with any siege map, you need one Sapper. They're a key element of advancing. Yeah. Obviously, with like capture points, like King of the Hill maps, it's not as important because it's just one area.
And definitely, I'm not as big of a fan of a Sapper on Meteor type game mode because it's constantly moving around the map.
Yeah, so, it's hard to be a Sapper on those type of maps.
I mean, you have to build a lot of stuff. The teleporter definitely advantageous, but yeah, I mean, you can't set up a steam hammer really. You can't set up anything because it's moving around the map so much, and those things take time to build.
It does look like Pubmaster have actually opted out their Sapper and have replaced it with an Ice Witch. So they have 4 Ice Witches on their team now. That's a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. That is going to be terrifying.
I would not like to be on that game.
So yeah, as we were saying, Sapper not as effective on this type of game mode. So they definitely went with swapping that out, like you said.
I'm just trying to look at the other ones. The STP have an Inquisitor though, because that could prove helpful against the Witches.
Yeah, definitely. As they can backstab once and kill those Witches if they're not paying attention. So yeah, guys, here we go.
Let's play a bit of football.
Oh yeah.
Soccer.
Rugby.
Rugby's good actually. I like rugby.
I'd say it's more like rugby.
Yeah, try. Rugby. This is a giant ball. Screw carrying that around.
Yeah. Dude, if I tried to carry that, it would probably crush me. I may be 6'4", 260 pounds, but a meteor like that, dude, it's got to be hot too.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how it gets in there. Half the time it spawns inside the temple. This is a cool map though. The only dodgy thing about this map is that weird elevator. I always get glitched out by that. Like the amount of times it's chucked me straight into the atmosphere and I just died.
Nice. But yeah, nothing anywhere around. There are sandstorms that do come up. Makes casting a little harder. But yeah, it's a cool fact.
This is a nice map. The graphics in this map are pretty sweet with the teleports and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
These look really cool.
There are those side teleports that you can get out of too.
Yeah, obviously you need to. Where am I? Alright, so the ball's spawned inside the place and it's bounced up.
Alright, so we are on the ball. Yeah. Ha! See what I did there? Looks like Pubmaster's is going to grab it first.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun map to commentate. Move and the screen about constantly.
It's definitely an interesting. You have to do a lot more camera work on this. Alligator Skin with the ball right now, moving it.
Yeah, obviously the good main tactic for this one is keep your tanks on the ball. You don't want any other classes on it.
Yeah, and I don't know why Pubmasters didn't opt for, say, going with 3 tanks as opposed to 4 Ice Witches.
Yeah, I guess they thought as long as they got 1 tank and the Ice Witches freeze everything around them, they got a safe passage, possibly.
Yeah, possibly. We do see Doback with it right now, moving up that ramp, dropping
STP.
the ball.
Jack's he's hiding in the corridor at the moment. Dropped the ball, I think it's just falling down there.
Yeah, it has fallen down. Jack has it, he's running with it down the hallway.
Just glitching out the map with my camera, it's fine.
Yeah, in this map, you really kind of want to stay in the walls when it's underneath, just so that, you don't actually get attacked. And you know, if you're in the building, you can kind of see the whole downstairs a bit. So it does look like it's coming out on the blue side of the map. So
Alligator Skin's got the ball again. Oh, he's just been smashed though. Ice Witch has proven effective, especially in this enclosed area.
yeah, and it does look like the ball's still just kind of hanging out in that one spot, though. You know, people from each team keep picking it up. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the reason I also stay in the wall is because as spectators, we can actually be hit and die. So when you get in these close quarter situations, you kind of, you know, need to find a good camera angle that, you know, allows you to see what's going on while also, you know, not being hit. So
far I've been lucky. I've not actually been hit yet. I'm an adventurous cameraman.
yeah, and usually if you stay in the middle of the building, you can see those corridors. You can just see open walls. So it does look like it is more on the red side now. We do have a couple of people from Pubmaster running on in. Dobak picking the ball up at this point.
Yeah, he's moving it away now. STP trying to push forward as much as they can. I mean, in this point, what I would have done here is Pubmaster should get the ball. They should go back up towards their base and then around. Because at the moment it's chaos in here. Like, you're never going to get your way through all the way through.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things. I mean, if you can manage to clear it out, you can manage to get the ball. Alligator Skin, you know, pulling it back out. There we go.
This is doing exactly what I said. You must have heard me. So now
we
he's
do have
probably
a sandstorm.
going to go around the edge of the temple now. Yeah, there we go. See.
Yeah, you got Yasnitsky. Yeah, you got the Paladin, Dobak, and Partisan running up with him as well. So Yasnitsky actually picking it up and running with it.
It's a bit strange, but okay. Now, obviously, what most people do is someone will run behind the character carrying the ball and it actually speeds them up. Kind of like gives them a little push.
Yeah, definitely using that collision in this game. Great use of that collision.
Oh, Soka trying to freeze the ball carrier there.
So, stalemate so far, and we have just under 6 minutes left to go.
Yeah, the ball's closer to Pubmaster. I mean, if Pubmaster kind of fall back now, STP have got a chance.
Yeah, and then Vedmina actually moving it forward rather at a quick pace.
Now with this game, I believe if the game ends 0-0, doesn't it depend on what player's got the most points?
Yes, I believe it does, but we do see a bunch of Pubmasters coming out of that side portal.
Yeah, that was a nice ambush. 5 more minutes to go for the first goal. Hopefully we'll see one soon. Looks like STP are slowly making their way advance. Yeah, Alexander, I feel your pain.
Alligator Skin, you know, picking up the ball, moving it.
Attempting to. Ice Witch is really proven to be an effective unit on her. There's ice everywhere.
Yeah, but for Pubmaster, running with the 4 Ice Witches, I mean, that
doesn't appear to be working at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely are, you know, the ball's definitely closer to their goal, so...
Surprised no one's pushing Dobak. Which is generally a decent tactic.
Dagon's coming in.
Dobak's trying to sneak around the battle.
Yeah, and you can see Dobak there turning his back to Dagon and run to you. Definitely when you're carrying the ball, you can't sprint, so keeping your front side to whoever's trying to attack you very advantageous as you walk.
Yeah, obviously the advantage STP have here is they have an Inquisitor, so if he gets lucky from behind.
Oh, how did the ball get thrown all the way over there?
I'm not too sure though. I think kind of just teleported. Interesting.
Nope. Dobak going really far out of the way, man.
Eventually it will die if he gets too far out. Might have been what happened to the last ball. Yeah, there we go. See, they're leaving the area, so it's getting teleported back.
Yeah, so Alligator Skin picked it up
frozen.
There. I don't know about Paladin carrying the ball at this point.
Yeah, he really should be healing and
Looks like the sandstorm has concluded, so no more of that brown dust flying around.
It's obviously going to help for the fire witches and stuff.
So it looks like Dovak going for that tactic of taking it around to the back side of the portal. So, you know, anybody who spawns in from SDP has to run around the portal in order to get to the ball. But
always rolling away.
Yeah, definitely. Pubmaster, you know, pushing, and they now have it to that exact same point where we were saying those 4 ice switches weren't working for them, but on the opposite side now.
They are pushing. Actually, this one tank is getting quite far away. He's on his own. Obviously walking backwards, so his back's not showing to the enemy.
Yeah, definitely, you know, it's one of those things where there's a huge chaos going on, and somebody just picks the ball up and runs with it, and nobody realizes, hey, where'd the ball go?
Now, currently, 2.5 minutes to go. Top scoring players are really close to each other as well. I mean, if there's no goal soon, they're going to have to try to work on just getting points.
Yeah. And it looks like Dovak free running. He's running into a zombie, though.
Oh, will he make it? He's made it past the defense.
Oh, Delveris. Dagon.
Dagon's moved in, I think. Oh, that's close. Last line of defense came in.
Yeah, it was that new spawn there. If it wasn't for that, you know, spawn of players coming in, I actually think Dovak would have actually gotten it all the way in.
Yeah, you definitely made a push through. Oh, alligator skin though now.
Oh, moving! Still!
SCP's got the ball though. Whoa, it's getting close there. They really need to get it out of there. Good idea. STP's pushing that tank. Can't pronounce his name. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing now. He's kind of just stuck.
I think he's just trying to keep it, you know, from them getting a score at this point. Seem to get a good angle on what is going on.
Yeah, SDP, he's kind of just sitting in the corner at the moment. I believe he's just trying to hide, because SDP do have the highest scoring point at the moment, so if the game ended now, they would win.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. They're trying to keep it closer to their base, so they have the quicker respawn in, so that they can manage to get more points than Pubmasters. You know, and I haven't seen a game, you know, in competitive play here that has actually gone 0-0, so...
No, this is an interesting game. Oh, Pubmaster Dovak again, trying to get up that slow beast.
Apparently that tank is named Brig, so...
Brig. Okay, thanks Alex. Mando.
Alex helping us out with the Russian translations.
Now, Pubmaster dropping in there. Obviously, they're going to surround any STPs in there now, though.
Yeah, and we have 30 seconds left.
It's getting close. STP still in the lead, though, with their healer. Oh, Pubmaster, though, got a nice army moving forward.
Nice army moving forward! They could get it right here with 15 seconds left!
STP have just charged through. This is close.
Oh, it's almost there! It's there!
They've lost. STP have won the championship. It's done.
Wow! Wow, clutch push right there!
Last few seconds of the game, beautiful game. Lots of celebrations going on.
Oh my goodness.
Nice end to the final.
Yeah. So looking Undertaker 1 and 3, Paladin up at the top there for SDP. Were they 2 players down the whole time?
Not sure actually. I didn't check.
23 and 3, you know, going for Pubmaster for their MVP, and that's gonna be it.
Pubmaster are the champions.
All-Stars. Wow, man. Having
All
never
the way.
beaten SDP before and coming in and dropping them in 3 in the finals at a best out of 5. Wow.
That's a nice game. Didn't lose one game.
And it all came down to 15 seconds.
Right at the last push. This massive bulk of people pushed forwards at the end.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically all we have for you guys. Congratulations to All-Stars being the complete champions of the Summer League. So, yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. I would have thought SCP would have won that game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was sad to see Kind go out in the beginning. But thanks to all those teams that made it to this invite-only tournament, as stated throughout the stream. Yeah, this is it for Panzar for the Summer League. But coming up September 6th is the start of the Fall League. You know, they have that upper tier and that lower tier. So all of those top teams are going to be in that upper tier. New teams all going to be in that lower tier. So if you don't want to just walk in and get your face pounded by these pub masters, these SDP, War Inc., No Mercy, all of those top-notch, clans, you don't have to worry about that, because that lower tier is where you are going to be at. And you can make a name for yourself and then work your way up to being on par with these upper level teams. So Swish, thanks for coming on. Guys, he is BTR Panzar on Twitch, so you can go ahead and check out his stream. Any words you have to say, Swish, before we kick out?
No, I think you covered everything. Thanks for having me anyway.
Anytime. It's always nicer to have a co-host, because then I don't have to talk the whole time and I don't lose my voice every Saturday.
Yeah.
Guys,
true, yeah.
I'm Compton EMT. Thanks for watching us. Definitely follow Panzar EN. Definitely follow my channel, Compton EMT. Follow BTR Panzar, BTR_Panzar here for Swish. And thanks for watching today. Thanks for watching throughout the tournament. Gonna give one more last shout out here to the. Let me kick back to the main. One more last shout out to those people watching and participating in the chat. So here's your chat list. Yeah, guys, thanks. And over on my chat, over on Compton EMT. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm Compton EMT, and with me was Swish. And, yeah, guys, thanks for watching.
Expect to see your party tomorrow in Paris. Crazy friends, I love them all. And if I stumble, I'm sure that I will fall. They say we're crazy, we're wicked and violent. They'll say we're awful, we're dashing to the point. Oh no, I'm so sorry you were gone. Oh no! Without asking, I will be here, as I know for sure that we can count on you. Just close your eyes and feel no fear. My heart is full and I owe so much to you. Without asking, I will be here, as I know for sure that we can count on you. Just close your eyes and feel